Greetings, sire. The desert awaits you.
And with this little short but sweet intro, welcome to the second thing I wanna let's play I teased in my last Spellforce episode. It's Stronghold Crusader. Stronghold Crusader HD, to be a bit more precise. Now, I really don't want to take up too much of your time, just to quickly, go over why Crusader. I'm a fan of the Stronghold series, and I think the ones I've played the most are Stronghold 2 and Stronghold 1. Crusader I've played, but I've never really done the Crusader Paths over here, which is, sort of a challenge I've set out for myself. I'll be honest with you, this is not a game I'm good at. I'm a casual player, I'm not good at castle building, so this is more or less a blind playthrough for me. I've never played through all of these. So, I've actually never played through most of them. So yeah, it's gonna be this for the... Well, I'll alternate it with Spellforce, like I talked about in the last video, but this is also something I want to do. So, without further ado, I would say let's do Arrival number 1 and see what we have to do. Alright, pause. I'll talk a little bit more about the game itself here. Now, like I said, I'm not an experienced Stronghold player. I don't really know any tips, I don't know any tricks. I don't know what to expect on these maps. What I do know is that the Sultan over here is probably the weakest opponent in Crusader, meaning that even I should be able to beat him. But if anyone has any tips, especially if you're watching this and you're an experienced player, please do let me know, and also just give me feedback on what you think about this series. Now, one thing I will say is that I watch quite a few YouTubers who play this game, and I noticed they do a couple of things which I also kinda wanna do. So they would often place more stockpiles and a couple of granaries here. Gonna put you guys up here. But apart from this, I am completely clueless. I guess getting a little bit of wood is not a bad idea, and I need a marketplace. Apart from this though, no real idea how we can play this. What I would usually do in most Stronghold games, I need to get used to the interface, is I will make a gatehouse. Probably make a gatehouse like up front here, somewhere, where it's not in the way.
Where are we going?
And then I would send all the archers here, just so I have kind of like defensive position, very far up. Maybe also make a couple of towers. I don't think I need big ones here, but, perhaps if I go this way, perhaps a tower like here. I don't want it to be too big, but I do want it to be kind of straight. So we can make a tower here too. And connect these, ideally. You'll have to apologize me if I'm playing this very slowly. Oh. This is kind of... Well, we'll deal with it. You'll have to apologize if I'm playing slowly. Again, I am not an experienced player. So I don't know what I have to do, but we're just gonna go along with it. Now, food. What's good to get here? Maybe like an apple farm over here. I do notice that we are lacking quite a bit of space. Can't put this there because of the trees, which I hope they will cut off eventually. But we can make a couple of these. Now, oh, we need more people. Now, one thing I do know is that apple farms don't require any additional buildings for this. These guys over here do, so... How do we do this? I think a mill, right? It's been a while since I've played any Stronghold, if I'm being completely honest with you. So, it's gonna take a second. And we need bakeries, so I guess... Let's make a few, like here. I feel like 4 seems like a good number. Oh? Wait, no way.
Always ready. Piece of cake.
He's trying to take this. No, he's got his own stone. Like down here. I do quite like the fact that the enemy can kind of go on your territory and build wherever. Big fan of that. We need the space though, so we're gonna have to get rid of it. But yeah. To talk a little bit more about why Stronghold. I like the game, I think they're atmospheric. I also think that, you know, because of the type of game it is, it's kind of fitting for fans of the Spellforce series. I need to get used to buying a lot more. Because many people who enjoy the Spellforce series also enjoy RTS games, and this is a pure RTS game. Story-wise, I don't know, at least I don't think Stronghold Crusader has that big of a story. It's very historic, right, Crusader? You play through the Crusades, obviously. But it's more about the RTS elements, so make maybe one of those down here. Oh, no, that one's too big. This should be fine. And then we're gonna connect these. But I'm a huge fan of the castle building elements of games like this. Especially with historic backgrounds. And what do I do here? Maybe I can put a smaller tower in the corner here. Also, one thing I like about this game is you can actually speed it up natively. So let's put it to 50. I actually had to go out and buy a separate numpad because my keyboard doesn't have one. So I went out, bought a numpad just so I could, well, no, that's kind of a lie. It's not just so I could do this, but partially because of this game. I do want to make another gate in the back there, but I think I need more stone for it. Actually, let's wait with that a little bit. Do I have a good... Maybe like this here? Okay. And we need an armory. Where do we put that? I think like... Over here seems decent. Let's put it like this. We don't have anything in the armory though. But I do think a couple more archers might not be bad.
We await orders. We await orders. We are on our way.
Just so you know. Oh, he's got a lot of wood. So he's really more into the whole wood thing. Here's a weak lord after all, but... This one here... Now, I don't know if that's good or not, but I feel like if I don't destroy this, he's gonna be sending people up there, and it's gonna take them from, like, other things, right? Because he's got this, like, pool of, I guess, peasants he can use for things. If I leave it like this, they're just gonna, you know, keep walking up. So let's leave it. I think that's a good idea.
A message from the Sultan. Dove is resting. The falcon takes flight.
We are under attack.
Alright, it doesn't look the nicest, what we've got here.
The keep is enclosed.
But the keep is enclosed, that's what matters. Now let's make it pretty. I am aware that we're gonna need to be a lot quicker for some of the later maps in this game, because they can get quite more difficult. This one is kind of like a tutorial almost. But it's also very good for us to kind of, you know, just get the hang of it. Now, when I...
Our granary stocks are growing, sire.
They're growing,
Our
okay.
treasury is empty. Our granary stocks are growing, our treasury is empty.
Let's get some money in there. Let us get some money in there, and let's see what else we need. Yeah, I think a couple of workshops might not be bad. Fletcher's workshop and... I think Fletch... Ooh. I don't like that. I think I might have to buy a couple of... Did he make them? He made them. Damn, okay. I think I'm gonna have to make a couple of crossbowmen. Like 5 should be fine. But I really need to get into the habit of using gold here.
Shot! Attain! Shot! Quick! Mark!
Please go up there. It's fine if they keep attacking the wall, I don't mind that so much. But, you know, just having someone to kill them quicker. Now, can I...
Under attack.
Can I make a... where is it here? Oh, I can. Very nice. I need a dairy farm. Because they're gonna give me the... what's it called? The hides I need to make crossbowmen. So here...
Message from the Sultan. The sky was not bright for the Sultan today.
No, it wasn't. No. But yeah, speaking of Stronghold Crusader, there is a definitive edition that's going to be released relatively soon, I believe in a month's time. And I want to play the definitive edition, but I don't see it as a good fit for me without having played the actual original. So,
We await orders.
we're getting quite a few.
Yes. Leave
But yeah, without having played the original. So,
Moving off.
I'll put a couple there.
Archers ready.
Maybe
Boys
2 of them up here, just so we have
on our
some.
way.
So yeah, I wanted to kind of test myself with this one before we get to the other one. Alright, some other things we definitely need. I mean, a pub. An inn seems like a good thing, but we don't have any hops. We don't have any hops. Can we make... yeah, we can. Okay. Good. So we can make some hops, and I think we're gonna need a brewery as well. So... let's make like a brewery or 2 here. I see we're also getting quite a bit of flour. Yes, sign we can make a more... like a bakery or 2 more. I don't know if I need to, like, leave some space here for them.
Wood needed.
Wood needed. Yeah, wood's kinda... not really coming in that much.
Our gold stocks grow steadily.
But I can sell the stone, so that's good. I'm gonna go destroy this again.
Easy.
Okay. What else can, or what else should I make? I've got iron up here. Maybe we can kind of start looking into it. We're gonna need it for some things, right? Need more wood, though. So, we have a little bit of iron there. And with the iron, I think what we can and should do... I'm gonna make macemen. I was always a big fan of the macemen. I'm just... Are maces produced by the blacksmith here? Yes, they are. Alright. So we're gonna make 1 of you. And we're gonna make... let's make a couple more. Let's make another one here. And then I want to make a... 1 of you here.
This building has no labor, sire.
Probably gonna need another house. Do let me know how I'm doing, I mean... Against an enemy like him, probably decently well, but... I understand the fact that he's very weak, so... Okay...
We await orders. Recruits needed, sire. You can count on us.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more in this department here. I kind of want to use stone to sell it. Seems like the most accessible thing for me to do right now. So if I just make a lot of it, and make a couple more of you guys,
Where are we going? Simple. Piece of cake.
and kill his, so we have more space.
No problem.
Oh, wait! It's different in the first one. I'm gonna leave these because they'll probably be good for stone, but I forgot that they actually have to bring it manually in this game. Okay. The more you know.
Always ready.
The more you know. I guess all we gotta do now is wait.
Off we go.
I could, of course, make the game... I'll probably bump up the game speed a little bit to 60. So it's a bit more interesting. I feel like my wood is very slow, but on the other hand, I only have 2. Maybe I should make a couple more. Maybe like here. Seems like a good idea. Sell the stone and make other people. I'll be honest with you though, as long as we are good with repelling... I'm gonna buy a little bit of iron here. As long as we are good with repelling, we should be okay. Let's make a few more.
Not enough workers available to run this building.
We can get more workers, no worries. Alright, I feel like the economy's kind of... It's getting there. It's getting there. How's our food looking?
Food stocks are dwindling.
Dwindling? I don't like that. Right, we did want to make a few more bakeries. We just didn't have people earlier.
Feel the power.
We await orders.
Gotta make these. As many as I can.
Tell us what to do. Simple.
You guys are just gonna destroy his stuff. As much as you can.
Yes, weapons needed. We await orders.
I kind of want to make buildings outside here. To make it a little bit more, you know, feel like a city. One thing I always like doing... Well, actually no, that's a lie. Not always, but when I first started playing this game, I would often kind of like just block off entrances to my lands, like down here and down here. Oh, up here, sorry. And it's effective, you know, it works. On some maps that are very difficult, I might have to do it. But to be completely honest with you, I've kind of grown out of that in the sense that I would much rather build a castle. Because this game is, at the end of the day, all about castle building, no? And just making like a living economy inside it. And that's what always attracted me to it. So, let's make a few more of these. Maybe 2. We've got plenty of flour, so should be okay.
We await orders.
We might need to buy... Yeah, we're gonna buy a couple of hides. Or, not really hides, like leather armor, I guess, but...
Yes, boss. You can case it, no problem.
Should be relatively close to strong enough to kill him, though. How are we looking on the popularity thing? Good. Good, we can put more taxes in there.
Where are we going? We await orders.
Anything else I can do?
Yes, boss. We await orders. Always ready.
I do like the fact that I
Our treasury is empty.
actually get to play economy with this. When I first played this game, I never used the marketplace, and I realized that was a huge mistake. Definitely. Are we missing any buildings? I mean, I could go and make like some knights, something like that. Don't think it's necessary though.
This'll be easy.
Not for this map. Like for some of them it will be. For this one, I think we're fine. What I think we can do is just bump up our production a little bit.
Yes, boss.
Make a couple of these.
Needed, sire.
We do need more peasants,
We await orders.
but we're getting quite the sizable army over here. One with which I actually think we might be able to attack. How many people do we have?
We lord. Leaving.
Yeah, this looks decent. One thing we can do is buy... Let's make a cup... Oh, these are expensive. Damn, okay. Let's make a couple of crossbowmen.
Yes, boss. Needed, sire.
Now, these also cost money, clearly, but... just having them for his Arabian, what do they call Arabic swordsman, I think. For those, it might be good. But I think with this, we might be able to push through here. Who knows? We'll see. I do like the fact that episodes here are probably going to be a lot quicker than Spellforce. When I make Spellforce recordings, I mean, it goes for like an hour and a half, right? Not that I mind doing that, but sometimes it just takes a very long time. So, let's cross to him. I guess up here is quicker. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, archers, ready. My bow is yours, me lord.
Wait a minute, I see something down here. Let's go from down here after all. But no, it's a lot quicker. I think this is gonna be like a 25-minute thing.
Moving off.
Which is nice. Just to have like a, you know, things are a little bit quicker, things are a little bit slower.
Instructions.
Alright, you guys also come here.
We are on our way.
A message from the Sultan. The red sky approaches the Sultan's fortress.
I love the things they've got there, like the lines they say.
We await orders.
Feel the power.
Can't get there, lord. Archers, ready.
Alright, let's go.
Leaving now.
Let's get him. Seeing how much stone I have here, I think that, you know, just getting more ox carriers for that might be the good, like the play
My
here,
bow is yours.
the thing to do.
Moving off.
Alright guys, we are running. I read somewhere in a recent comment on one of the videos, well, it was a let's play of Stronghold,
Leaving
where someone played and they said something like, if you double click
me lord.
with these people, then they run at their own speed. Like if you just click once, they always run at the slowest guy's speed. If you double click, they run at the speed of the quickest unit, basically. Alright, let's get this wall down. We could just go in from the back, but hey. I like how this looks like. I love how they go in anyway. Just to attack from the inside. That's fine. Did we break it anyway? Alright, everyone go here. And go on the guy up there. There we go, easy.
All must sleep the sleep of the ancients. So must the poor Sultan.
I do feel bad for him. I do kind of feel bad for him. He seems like a nice guy.
Victory.
But yeah, this, I guess, was the first episode. It was a lot of fun playing it, just as much as I remember. And I hope it was fun for you to watch it too. Again, it's different from my Spellforce content, but I do have other games that are similar to this. Kind of older games, RTS, even some RPGs, that I kind of wanna let's play, because, you know, I like it. So, let's see, we had more money, more people, everything pretty much. Very nice. Alright, gonna exit here, and end the episode for now. But I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Next time we're gonna do setting out, and like I said at the start, we're gonna go through everything. So, if you're new here, and if you're not from the Spellforce side of the community, consider dropping a like, subscribe, and enjoy more content like this, and other stuff. We'll see. But with this, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.